Welcome to our channel, a place where curiosity meets the horizon of the known. I'm your guide from unknown facts, and it is a profound privilege to embark on this journey with you. Our world is replete with wonders that stretch the very fabric of our understanding. From the deepest oceans to the furthest reaches of the cosmos, there lie occurrences that defy simple explanation. Today we're diving into 7 phenomena that remain unexplained to this day. We shall traverse landscapes both familiar and remote, peer into ancient texts and listen for signals from the void. These are stories that have captivated minds for generations, challenging scientists, historians, and thinkers alike. Prepare yourselves for an exploration into the heart of the unknown. We invite you to open your minds and join us in contemplating these extraordinary mysteries. And if this journey resonates with your spirit of inquiry, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more intriguing content. Our first enigma takes us to the high desert of New Mexico, to the small town of Taos. Here, for decades, a persistent low-frequency hum has been reported by a significant portion of the local population. Those who perceive it describe it variously: a distant diesel engine, a faint whirring, or a deep, resonant drone. Its source remains stubbornly elusive, a phantom sound that has perplexed residents and intrigued scientists for many years. Not everyone can hear it. While some are plagued by its incessant presence, others remain entirely oblivious. Could it be a byproduct of local industry, or perhaps a more complex acoustic phenomenon? Scientists, armed with sensitive recording equipment, have descended upon Taos, hoping to capture and analyze this elusive sound. Yet the hum often defies conventional detection methods. The psychological impact on those who hear the hum cannot be understated. Despite dedicated efforts, the Taos hum resists a simple, universally accepted explanation. It remains a subtle yet profound anomaly. We now turn our attention to the Voynich manuscript, a medieval-era book filled with elegant handwriting and intricate illustrations. Despite its apparent richness of content, its message remains entirely locked away. The manuscript surfaced in 1912 when it was acquired by Wilfrid Voynich, a Polish antiquarian book dealer. Cryptographers and linguists have pitted their skills against the Voynich manuscript, yet the text has stubbornly refused to yield its secrets. The script itself is composed of around 25 to 30 unique characters, arranged in words and paragraphs that seem to follow some internal logic. The illustrations offer tantalizing yet ultimately frustrating clues. The botanical section depicts plants that are largely unidentifiable. The astronomical and astrological sections show celestial bodies and zodiacal symbols, but often with peculiar deviations from traditional representations. Theories abound regarding the manuscript's nature. Some propose it is an enciphered text of an existing language, while others suggest it is a glossolalia, a form of speaking in tongues written down. The manuscript's very existence challenges our understanding of historical communication and the limits of linguistic analysis. Today, the Voynich manuscript resides in the Benneker Rare Book and Manuscript Library at Yale University. It remains one of the most famous unsolved mysteries in the history of cryptography. Our journey now takes us to the silent, vast expanse of outer space, where in 1977 a radio telescope picked up a signal so extraordinary that it continues to provoke debate and wonder. This is the story of the WOW signal, a brief, powerful burst of radio waves detected by the Big Ear radio telescope at Ohio State University. On the night of August 15, 1977, the Big Ear was scanning the skies, listening for narrow-band radio signals. Suddenly, its detectors registered a remarkably strong transmission emanating from the direction of the constellation Sagittarius. The signal lasted for 72 seconds, the maximum duration the Big Ear could observe a single point in the sky. Astronomer Jerry R. Amon was reviewing the computer printouts of the telescope's observations a few days later when he encountered this extraordinary data. The sequence of alphanumeric characters representing the signal's intensity, 6EWJ5, was so striking that Amon circled it in red ink and wrote the now famous annotation "WOW" in the margin. Despite decades of searching, the signal has never been heard again. The WOW signal remains a cornerstone of SETI lore, a tantalizing hint that continues to fuel the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. The mystery endures, a single emphatic wow, echoing through the annals of our quest to find our place among the stars. We now navigate to the infamous Bermuda Triangle, defined by points in Bermuda, Florida, and Puerto Rico. It has been associated with many unexplained disappearances of ships and aircraft. The most famous is the disappearance of Flight 19 in December 1945. 5 U.S. Navy Avenger bombers on a training mission vanished. Another case is the USS Cyclops, which vanished in March 1918 with over 300 aboard. Theories range from violent storms to paranormal activity. Some suggest human error or equipment malfunction. Others propose extraterrestrial abduction or advanced technology. Skeptics argue the number of disappearances is not unusual, yet the allure of the Bermuda Triangle persists. Whether anomalous or unrelated tragedies, it remains a potent symbol of the unexplained. Our next unexplained phenomenon transports us back in time to the summer of 1518 in the city of Strasbourg. Here, a bizarre and unsettling affliction took hold of the populace, an event known to history as the Dancing Plague. It began with a single woman, Frau Trophea, who stepped into the street and began to dance fervently, without music and seemingly without rest. Within days, dozens and then hundreds of citizens found themselves caught in this inexplicable dancing mania. Historical records describe a scene of public spectacle and growing panic as the afflicted seemed unable to stop. The authorities of Strasbourg were baffled and alarmed. Initially, they consulted physicians, who diagnosed it as hot blood and prescribed more dancing. This, however, seemed only to exacerbate the problem. Several theories have been proposed over the centuries to explain this extraordinary event. One prominent hypothesis suggests ergotism, a poisoning caused by consuming rye bread contaminated with the ergot fungus. Another leading explanation points to mass psychogenic illness, or mass hysteria, possibly triggered by the extreme hardships and anxieties of the time. The Dancing Plague of 1518 remains one of history's most peculiar and unsettling mass events. We now journey to Oak Island, off the coast of Nova Scotia, Canada. For over 2 centuries, this island has been the site of one of history's most enduring and frustrating treasure hunts, centered around a mysterious shaft known as the Money Pit. The legend began in 1795, when a young man named Daniel McGuinness noticed a depression in the ground beneath an old oak tree. As McGuinness and his companions dug, they reportedly encountered a series of oak platforms at regular intervals. Over the years, subsequent searchers have poured vast resources into excavating the Money Pit. The mystery deepened with further discoveries, including inscribed stones with cryptic symbols and layers of coconut fiber. Theories range from pirate hordes to the lost jewels of Marie Antoinette or even the Holy Grail. The human cost of the Oak Island quest has been significant, with lives lost and fortunes spent. Despite over 2 centuries of digging, no verifiable major treasure has ever been officially recovered from the Money Pit. Oak Island remains a potent symbol of the allure of the unknown and the human desire to uncover hidden truths. Whether it holds a fabulous treasure or is simply a testament to the power of legend, the Money Pit continues to guard its enigma. Our final unexplained phenomenon takes us to the high desert plains of West Texas, near the small town of Marfa. Here, mysterious lights have been reported for well over a century. These are the Marfa lights, which appear as distant, luminous orbs that hover, dart, split, merge, and disappear on the horizon. Their unpredictable behavior and elusive nature have baffled observers and resisted definitive explanation for generations. Reports of these strange lights predate the widespread use of automobiles and electricity in the region. Numerous theories have been proposed to explain the Marfa lights. The most prosaic explanation is that they are simply the headlights of vehicles traveling along US Route 67. However, this explanation does not satisfy all observers, nor does it account for sightings reported before the advent of automobiles. Other natural explanations include misidentified campfires, ranch lights, or atmospheric phenomena like ball lightning. More imaginative theories include ghosts, lost spirits, or UFOs. Despite numerous investigations, no single explanation has been universally accepted for all reported sightings of the Marfa lights. The lights continue their silent, enigmatic dance, a flickering question mark on the Texas horizon. And so, our exploration of these 7 baffling phenomena draws to a close. From the persistent hum in a New Mexico town to the phantom lights of the Texas desert, we have journeyed through a landscape rich with mystery. These enigmas challenge our perceptions, our knowledge, and our assumptions about the world and the universe we inhabit. They serve as potent reminders that the frontiers of understanding are ever expanding. The human spirit is one of innate curiosity, a relentless drive to explore and comprehend. The phenomena we've touched upon today are invitations to think critically and imagine boldly. Thanks for watching. We hope this journey into the unexplained has sparked your curiosity. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating content from Unknown Facts. Your support allows us to continue exploring these intriguing subjects. Until then, keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep marveling at the magnificent and sometimes mystifying world around us.